Hello, Big Daddy Fun here. Thank you for joining me for today's video. This is the Unbreakable Bedrock Season 2, and this is episode 41. I am back here at what's going to be the slime farm. I started digging out on the side over here, and the dilemma that I have. So here's the dilemma that I am facing. I had to kind of block some of this off when I was digging out for the slime spawn areas. And now, as I'm going to be doing the outer area, I'm going to have to worry about this area again. For now, as you can see, the durability on my pickaxe is pretty low. So I am going to run back up to the surface. I'm going to spend a little bit of time at the drown farm. I'm going to mend my pickaxe. I am back. I finished mending my pickaxe. I actually mended all my tools. Not really sure why. I must have missed that axe. And I used this pickaxe to break some shulker boxes because I was loading up some of the shulker boxes. And what I did here was I put some blocks together that I have decided I'm going to use for the wall. And so basically what I'm going to be doing is using some deep slate bricks and some quartz bricks. My only dilemma is I've only got about a stack and a half of quartz block. So I am going to turn these 32 blocks of emeralds into plain emerald. And then I am going to go to my masons and trade up for some quartz blocks. I have one wall done, and so now when I go to clear this out, I can go ahead and start placing the walls in to match up to this wall. So the back wall here is done. This wall here is done. And I also started this wall here. I got to this point. And of course now when I break away in here, I come up against some of the water. This wall here is completely done, except for these top 3 rows. The problem that I have is I've run out of quartz. I have all 4 walls done at this point. I haven't totally decided what I'm going to do about the ceiling. I've kind of halfway thought about using some red nether brick, but I haven't decided on that just yet. So I can tell you so far I've been getting all kinds of slimes, and I think this farm is actually going to produce pretty well. So I brought it down to this level. So this is a level that actually the magma blocks are going to go on. So I still got to dig down a couple layers and then put the rail system in, and then put the magma blocks in over top of that. Then after that, I'm going to be putting two golems on each side for each layer. So I dug out another, I guess, 2 blocks down, put the rail system in on both sides, and both of them will lead into the back here, and then they both would join up here. So what I want to do is I'm thinking that I want to look at the coordinates here. So this is on the 701 x-axis, and so I think we'll look (925). So 701 negative 925. So I want to go back up and see where that's going to be on the surface. I'm up on the surface, and as you can see, I am standing on 701 negative 925. And I don't think I like where that's at. So I did dig a hole coming down. So it'll work out. So all I need to do is run the rail system in both sides here, and this will come out just beside the potato carrot farm. So our rail line is going to come in on this level, and so what we need to do is we need to take a dropper, and that dropper needs to go right there, and right there. So I'm going to need to dig out a little bit here over top so that I can get around. Then what I'm going to do is have a hopper go into each of these droppers. Then behind each of these droppers, I'm going to place a comparator, right like that. Then behind the comparator, I realized I didn't have any sticky pistons, but it wasn't a problem because, well, what am I building? So we're going to put going to put a sticky piston right there on each of those. Then we need to put an observer looking this direction, and for right now I'm gonna break some of those blocks out so that I can finish this. So we do an observer looking that direction. Then I'm probably going to have to break out here. We take the observer looking into the comparator, right like that. So now that will spit out. And that spits out. Okay, awesome. I had to go get some hoppers, some comparators, and some repeaters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another hopper going into the back of the hoppers I already have in there. Just like that. So then I'm going to put a comparator behind each of those. Then a block behind that. With a redstone torch behind each of those blocks. Then we're going to have a block on top. And a repeater going there. With a block here. Now I just got to repeat that over here. Repeater going in there. Block there. Block there. Block there, there. So now the other thing that we're going to do is place a block there and place a block here. So I want to actually put the rails in here, and then put the powered torch or powered rail there with a regular rail here. We can put a block in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that there. So now that should have picked those stones up. And yes, that is working okay. I think that should work. So we're going to try to avoid this minecart. And that picked that up. Okay. So all I need to do now is close some of this off. can't put a block there because that observer needs to go up and down. But I can there, and so now I should be able to end up, I don't want to put that there yet, going up and I have done a lot of work. I'm out here at the stairs that comes down to the mine that I have. And here's the entrance going into the slime farm. As you can see, I've done some work in here in the hallway. And I put some white stained glass here, some black stained glass. I still have the stairs going here, and I'm going to probably leave this just like this so that I can access everything. I put some red nether brick up on the ceiling. I dug out for all the iron golems on every level. And the one other thing that I did is down on the bottom level where the droppers feed into that one block, I put some soul sand there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some stone and some quartz brick and some deep slate brick, which I got those two in my inventory, but I want to grab some stone. And then what I want to do is go back down here, and I'm going to close this off. Yep, okay. I just wanted to make sure that was completely closed off. And then I'm going to place those there. So that is all closed off. I'm going to place water in there. Give that a moment to flow all the way down. And then I'm going to just place the kelp going up through here. And I think I should have enough to get all the way to the top with what I have. Yep. Then I'm just going to go down, break all this away. And now I've got the bubble column. Okay. Okay. So now he's stuck in there. I have all the golems placed in all their little sections. And so now all I need to do is go back up to the surface and put a collection system in. Anyway, that's my slime farm. It is now complete. So I have been doing a few things around the area here. I emptied out the shulker box that I had and cleared out some of my inventory. I replanted some netherwort because some of it wasn't planted. And I collected some of the honey from the beehives. So I've been probably doing things for, I'd say, maybe 10 minutes or so. And so we'll take a look here in the chest and see what I got in 10 minutes. And so I got a little over a stack of slime balls, which it's not a super large amount, but you figure just as I keep working around the base here and doing stuff, it's going to continually collect slime balls. And if I really wanted to try to increase the rates, I would go down and light up all the caves that are down here and stuff to try to help that. But I'm not looking for a large amount of slime balls. I just wanted to try to get some because you always need sticky pistons, and slime blocks are always helpful for different projects that you do. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. I will catch you next time. Until then, I'm Big Daddy Fun.